If you're ambitious and hardworking, you need to watch this video till the end. Because don't tell me your current plan is to spend 4 years, rack up a mountain of student loans, get that fancy degree, and then 2 years in realize that the job that you worked so hard to get doesn't even exist anymore. And I know that sounds very, very dramatic, but it's something that's actually happening in 2025. So today we're going to talk about the top 10 jobs that are actually rising in 2025 and 3 that are quietly disappearing. And this might include one of your dream roles. And yes, I will also talk about the biggest mistake I have made in my career so that you don't repeat it. Let's get into it. Firstly, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Aditi. I work in product at LinkedIn here in London. I have lived and worked in 5 countries and I've helped thousands of people navigate their career search. And I also enjoy traveling, skincare, financial literacy, and overall just trying to be the best version of yourself. If any of that resonated, make sure that you subscribe and also introduce yourself in the comment section below. I will respond to every single comment. Alright, let's talk jobs. So outside of being a full-time corporate girly and now a part-time content creator, one of the most important hats I wear is that of being an elder sister. My sister is in her final year of college and she is in the process of deciding what next. And we were on a call the other day and we were talking about what jobs she should be focusing on. And that's when it hit me that we don't talk about this enough. What we talk about, and maybe honestly a little bit too much really, is finding your passion or how to update your resume, or talk about those thousands of different apps that can help you apply for the job of your dreams in the quickest way possible. But the reality is most of career advice online sounds like it's coming from 2012. You hear things like follow your passion. You hear things like just work hard and it'll all work out. Or focus on finance because it's always so stable. And I can tell you as somebody who's worked on a trading floor that even the most safe and traditional roles are not safe anymore. Because the reality is that very few people are actually talking about where the world is headed and what kind of jobs you should be focusing on. So I spent the last week digging into research from LinkedIn, the World Economic Forum, and millions of YouTube views worth of job predictions. And today I'm going to give you the summary. This is on the basis of salary, demand, and roles which AI can't do as of now. Alright, let's talk about the fastest growing roles that you should definitely be thinking about. First, no surprises here, is an AI and machine learning specialist with a median salary of $162,000 US. This role isn't just, tech bros who are building fancy robots. It's also people designing smart systems for specific use cases. Think healthcare, fraud detection, even Spotify recommendation. And the catch is that you definitely need Python and actual project work, but the opportunity is obviously astronomical. Second, cybersecurity and info sector, with cybersecurity analysts on a median earning around $110,000 US. Because AI is cute, these vibe coding apps are incredible until, somebody hacks into your data or steals financial information. So this space is growing extremely fast. Third is data analysts and data scientists with median salary of $100,000 US. The people that say that, oh, this data is the new oil. It's a little cringe, but it's actually correct. Every company needs people who can make sense of data and who can turn data into smart decisions. And this is exactly what these people do. This role isn't going away, it's actually going to scale harder. AI isn't going to necessarily replace this role, but it's going to go from just analyzing data. The scope of this role is going to go from just analyzing data to actually looking at impact of all the research that you do. Fourth, DevOps Engineers with a median salary of $120,000 US. So if you're somebody who loves systems, somebody who loves automation, and maybe not talking to people that much, this is your role. So every tech org needs DevOps engineers, and your salary goes up, maybe your stress level goes up as well. But this is a role that over the next 10 years we're seeing a lot of growth in. Number 5 is UX UI designers with median salaries of $55,000 US. Because design isn't just make things pretty, it's actually making things usable. With AI, what's happening is that you get half-baked websites with left, right, and center. You just need a human to fix all the mistakes. And the important thing to understand here is that this field, a lot of people worry is going to be replaced by AI. Again, AI is going to be an enabler because ultimately what AI lacks is actual creativity. That is why you need good UX UI designers. The 6th role in this list are project managers, especially in tech and also in green industries. The pay here again is super decent and it can hit 6 figures on a medium. You don't need to know how to code. You just need to be somebody who who is super organized, who's able to get things done. One very interesting fact about these roles is that there's a huge rise in remote project manager roles as well. So that is definitely an opportunity if you would like to make money online. Number 7 is renewable energy engineers. There has been a growing focus on the environment, especially around the AI wave. People have become more and more aware of the environmental implications. There is also a lot of growing opportunity in the wind, solar, sustainable construction space. Number 8 is content and digital marketing strategists. Still a thing. And the job description isn't to just make this reel go viral. It's actually talking to the CROs. It's looking at the SEO, trying to optimize it, trying to figure out how you best position a brand. Average salaries in this field are somewhere between the range of 80,000 to 140,000, depending on obviously your niche and your industry. Number 9 is health tech and bioinformatics. Think AI in diagnostics. Think patient data systems, wearable tech. I wear an Aura ring. You have Ultra Human. You have those bands as well that track every single thing. And this field again has seen a huge uptick because of the AI boom. Number 10 is sales engineers and tech sales roles. Honestly, this role is pretty underrated. I feel like you have to work really hard to explain a simple role like this. But fundamentally, as tech is increasing, this also means that sales roles and business development within this field is also increasing. Now, the growing concern I see in a lot of people is that fundamentally, can the lower ticket sales be taken care of by an AI or by a system, or can be done online? Yes, but sales engineers and tech sales that are focusing on high ticket sales, that field is always going to grow. And that's why you have all those Shelby Saps and the person who does that morning routine. That's how they're making money, by doing high ticket sales. And tech is an incredible field to be doing high ticket sales in. Again, a role that you can do online. So you can do remotely, working from Bali with a Mai Tai in your hand. All right, now let's talk about the 3 roles that unfortunately don't have a future. I know this is going to hurt a little bit, but I'd rather you hear it from me than from applying for these roles and then realizing they don't exist anymore. First one, again, super obvious, is anything which is very manual data entry related. Think data entry clerks, because this is literally what AI was born to do. Second is bank clerks or people who are in bank teller roles. With the rise of neobanks, your Monzos of the world, you realize that with automation and even mobile apps, this one's literally on its last leg. So unless you enjoy, explaining routing numbers to iterate to customers 6 hours a day, this is a role I would recommend that you skip. And number 3 is call center agents, with voice bots that are currently a little bit clunky, but I'm seeing their evolution almost every single day. Imagine what will happen in the next 1 or 2 years. It'll be like talking to your therapist, but she's also resolving your return for a blender. To be really honest, I almost did not make this video, partly because I wasn't sure if anybody needed another top jobs list, and partly because I was also once a person who didn't know how to read job trends. On paper, I've had the fanciest jobs that people target. I've done as part of my internships and my full-time roles. I've worked in consulting, I've worked in strategy, I've worked in banking, trading, now I work in product. I actually used to think I would work in banking forever. And then I found product, and then now I'm building communities and creating content and all the very many things I do now. What has changed for me is I feel like I've gotten better at spotting trends, at figuring out what's next. So yes, the future of work, it's not about choosing the right jobs. It's about building the right instincts and to spot shifts early and to learn quickly and to also make moves when it feels a little bit messy to do. If you want to keep building that muscle, I will drop weekly videos here. That's all for me for this video, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye.